Hi guys, welcome to our new unofficial Group Ironman series. Season Group Ironman has been shelved. We've decided to start playing it unofficially on fresh accounts. We are currently 4 people in the team, and there are actually 2 more teams that are playing with us right now. So if you feel like joining us up on that challenge, let us know and we'll add you to our Discord. This will be episode 0 because we've already started playing almost 3 months ago now, and we wanted to show you guys what progress we've got so far before we start making any new progress videos. So let's get right on it. I'll briefly go through the rules that we've come up with, just to clarify what we can and can't do. So the first rule is no trading outside of the group. That means we can trade each other, but not with other people, so obviously no G or anything like that. The second rule is no group busing with anyone that isn't on our team. That includes mains, Ironman, or other unofficial group Ironman from other teams. This rule, however, has a few exceptions, naming raids, AOD, and possibly 7-man Solak. We have yet to decide on that, but it's pretty far away from us anyways, so we'll come to that later. That means that we can go on a raid or AOD trip, specifically with other unofficial group Ironman teams, because the normal team size for those encounters is almost double our team size, or even more than double at raids, and we felt like this is too big of a content to miss out on. The third rule is pretty self-explanatory, no treasure hunter. The fourth rule is no minigames or D&Ds that are not allowed or nerfed on normal Ironman mode. That includes warbands, the heist, blast furnace, and so on and so forth. We do, however, have one exception, which is the Demon High Medium achievement. It requires you to hand in 20 items in a sinkhole. So we've decided that we'll do one sinkhole and just destroy the reward. And the fifth rule, which is just a general rule of thumb for future content. If normal Ironman can't do it, neither can we. So let's say a new minigame or event comes out and it's either nerfed or completely blocked for Ironman, we just can play it. As simple as that.
So, since Wei doesn't have a mic for his videos, I've been tasked with doing the voiceover for them. So let's get right into the bank video. So he's got a Ring of Fortune there. Real lucky. I think he's gotten the Onyx from mining with those Metamorphic Geos that came out just recently. So that's obviously great to have up to this point. Now here he's got a bunch of player-owned farm stuff as well as some outfits. Oh, the Black Dragon, of course, will be great to be able to use in the future. So he's got the full diviners as well as the modified headpiece. He's got some nimble pieces and the lumberjack pieces. He's got the exoskeleton from Prif Dennis as well as constructors and some blacksmith pieces. And then in Diango, he's got the full chef outfit from No Minigame as well as the first aid stuff. Now in here, he's got some stuff from QBD with the Royal D-Hide there, a bunch of gems including enchanted gems, so he'll be able to use those for invention, which he has unlocked, and a bunch of miscellaneous runes and stuff. From there, this tab, just a bunch of resources, decent amount of logs and seeds, but nothing in particular too interesting. This is the food and potions tab and other training supplies, so decent amount of herbs. Some potions, especially with the extremes, have been great. I see some super anti-fires there. Bunch of charms to use up, but he'll get to that whenever he feels like it, because as long as he's gotten 75, it's no big deal. Some para supplies as well as a bunch of divination stuff. From here, he's got the teleport stuff with the unlimited elven crystal thing. So he's done the Lumbridge 4, done Demonheim 2. This is for tasks, of course. Sears 1 so far, Artie 2, Falador 2 so far. Fremnik, he's done 3, Karamja up to 3. Varrock, only the medium diaries have been done. Same with Mauritania. And then the desert is up to 2. Here we have the equipment tab. As you can see, he's got decent stuff here with the full rock shell and a fire cape for his melee setup. He's got superior skeletal with a garbage subjugation for magic setup. And ranged is the full spined plus the crystal bow and the salamander. He also has an orb of the elders from Hellweir. As far as drops goes, he's gotten 2 pieces of the RCB as well as a Draconic Visage and a couple other things from Slayer as well as some rings from the DKs. For his clue tab, he's gotten a bunch of stuff. I think we have the screenshots of his log, so we can show that right now actually. So first for the clue stats, he's up to 14 easies, 19 mediums, 38 hards, 1 elite and no masters as of yet. As far as the general awards go, he's gotten a couple pages, a bunch of duplicates, unfortunately, no book yet, and a bunch of teleport scrolls and such. Actually, a couple of those stars, which I think are pretty rare from clue scrolls, to be honest. Moving on, the easies. He's gotten a couple pieces of the black heraldic armor and trims of various types, as well as the red elegant blouse there. Medium rewards, bunch of adamant pieces, as well as the green dragonhide chaps trimmed, gold trimmed actually, and a couple pieces of the vestment set. And then for the hards, he's gotten a pirate hat, as well as a bunch of pieces of rune, various god trims, normal trimmed, heraldic, what have you. And the big ticket item there with the Fury Amulet trimmed, which has been great for the early game, especially when you don't have access to a better amulet yet. Then we can take a quick look at his stats. Big things here would be the 85 Herb Lore, which has been huge with making the extremes and stuff. 79 Slayer, pretty high. 95 farming from player-owned farms has been real nice. He's got all the stats for Plague's End, including 75 summoning. And on top of that, he's got 90 divination, which along with the crafting and smithing requirements unlocks him invention, which he's just started training up in the last week or so. Speaking of quests, we can take a quick look at the quests he has left to do. These are all of them on screen. He's real far through, 372 quest points out of the total possible 401. Most of them are Grand Master, a couple of Masters left, and most of them are pretty important, but a lot of them are going to require some pretty high stats that he's been working on recently, and he'll probably be the first one to get the quest cape, considering how it's gone so far. Moving on to the boss log, we take a look at Krill. So far he's killed 56 of those with a couple hard mode kills in there. Looking at DKs, 127, an axe, 2 rings of each from Rex. No kills on the other Dagon of the Kings yet, of course. Still pretty early game for us. In Hellweir, we've gotten a couple kills, 105 already, and we actually have an orb. 2 orbs actually, but the other one was to Zoomy, I believe. But Wei's gotten one himself through the different splits that we've done. From there, he's done some QBD. 31 kills only. It's pretty cancer with this bad gear, but he's already gotten 2 separate pieces as well as a Draconic Visage. And finally, as far as pets go, he's only gotten 1 pet so far, only 2,000 total, which is the Brains pet.
Okay, so I'm going to do a real quick recap of my account, mainly my bank and my goal. I am, as you can probably tell by now, I am the team mascot. That Callum mask is just too good. Gotta impress the ladies. Whoops, you didn't see anything out there. Okay, so let's go through my bank first. I'll just quickly go through the notable items that I have. I did get a Banshee's Champion Scroll. It's really useless, but I mean it's like ultra rare, so might as well show it. The rest is a bunch of stuff that I need to remember that I have, and whenever I open my bank I have them right in my face. This tab is mainly teleports, nothing really special about it, I don't think so, just your jewelry, your runes, teletabs that I got for free from random places. Okay, so this is my equipment tab. This is the interesting one, I'd say. Notable items that I do have are the Gobs of Subjugation. That's the only subjugation piece I have. The Banner's Gloves, which are kinda meh, but that's a Banner's item. I have the full quest point armor and weapon, which is my main weapon for magic and ranged. I do have a dual wield Bane longswords, which are 279, I believe. I recently got myself a Ring of Fortune by doing Kiln. I did a run and took an Uncut Onyx, made it into a Ring of Fortune, really useful. I do have an Amulet of Glory T, which I got from the Oyster. I don't do clues, god no. A Crystal Halberd from whenever I want to FK and train some melee. I think that's the... oh yeah, some Black Mask, Hexcrest, and the Focus Sight. We do not have enough of these for each group member, so we're kind of rotating them around. It just happens to be that I have all 3 on me. But they're nice to have, they're pretty good. Vigor, Imp, Bone Crusher, the thingy, the newbie Demon Horn necklace, and the upgraded city side actually, that's the good one. I did get it from player-owned farms, I mean. Okay, so this is my quest tab. This is pretty much all junk that I don't wanna, either don't wanna drop or don't know if I can reclaim it later. So I just keep it here. Other than those items, which I got from the quest point shop, those most of them are a fortune component, so they're worth keeping. And other than that, there are, I mean, fashionscape, why not? Yeah, that's it for that tab. That's my skilling tab. Nothing notable. Broad arrowheads. I can't make the arrows yet, but those are some banked fletching XP, I guess. I got some teak training woodcutting. That's enough to get me for 75 construction, but I think I'm gonna keep on chopping those just in case I need more. Some energies, some dragon hides, nothing really. Some items that I need to smith still. Yeah, I think that's it. Herblore tab, nothing really interesting. I do have 2 shiny Zagomites and spiders. I went ahead and got spiders and yaks. I have my yaks over there. Hello, buddy. That's actually a spirit yak, but I actually got a Fremenic yak. I don't know how. My breeding pair, if you can see it, there they are. They actually gave birth to a spirit yak by some miracle. I'm just kidding. There's like 1%, I think, for each breed to give birth to a different breed. So I did get spiders and yaks, so we can train ports a little easier. Not ports, farming, I mean. Zagomites are pretty easy to get, so I guess we all just kinda got them. Other than that, just abundant boosts, seeds that I'm never gonna use. Yeah, nothing special. Summoning. I kinda stock up my charms now because I am 75 summoning, and there's really no need for me to train because I don't get any benefits, so I might as well keep them and maybe level up from dailies and quests and whatnot and get to use those charms for better pouches. And this is my rare / unique tab. It's really empty right now, but that's because I haven't gotten to much BVM yet. Some dragon two-handed, Triskelion, Berserker. I do also have the dragon hatchet from those at like 19 KC. I got both of those, which is kind of cool. A Zerosian Essence and the Dormant Element Core Helm and the orb. We have actually 2 Zero Elder orbs, but I have one of them. Set bodies, we don't have any good ones to go along with it, so it's kind of useless right now, but I guess one day we'll get a good one and that'll be nice. So that's my bank. As for goals, I'm currently working on Prifdinus, missing 70 fletching, 75 woodcutting, which is also on the requirement for the actual quest plagues. And where is it? There it is. So I'm missing 5, but technically 4 requirements because agility is like 20k away, 19k away. I'm almost there. I've been training it a lot lately. So going for Prifdinus, that's almost done. Construction I have banked. Dungeoneering is kind of easy, I guess, kind of fast. And woodcutting is AFK and pretty nice XP, I'd say. Okay, so I guess that's it from my account for episode 0. So I'll see you.
Alright, so I've tried a couple times to record this, and they keep on turning out to be like 9-10 minutes long, so I'm going to try one more time to make it short. I just want to give a quick update on where this account currently stands compared to where we'll go in the future, just as a starting point. So let's go through my bank first. The first tab is just, a bunch of random stuff. It's kind of a junk tab. It's got some stuff for getting clues with the ham robes or quests or later on, but pretty basic stuff. Then we have the Skilling Resources tab. Lots of teak logs so I can train my construction since it's only at 65. Got a lot stored up though, so I'll be able to train that up to like 75 with just these logs, or if not higher in the future. These are all from Kingdom with the maple logs. Pretty high fletching already, so I'll probably use most of them for fire making and a little bit of fletching in the future, but yeah. Everything else is pretty mundane. Got some higher level raw fish here from the skilling weekend in December that had to do with fishing and deep sea fishing. So I'll be able to cook those, or somebody in my group will, in the nearby future. A couple of herbs, not too many. Most of these are from PVM, because with player-owned farms, I haven't had to really do any farming whatsoever besides animals. So all these herbs are from PVM drops, and I still have like all the seeds from everything. So when I do want to plant these, or if I do, I have plenty of seeds to do that. Next would be the charms and other skilling accessories tab. So these are all pretty low because I recently trained my summoning to 70. I still need to get that 75, but that'll happen once I do a little more Slayer. So no rush there. And then everything else, pretty basic. Got these item tokens from the mining and smithing rework. I'm not really sure what I'll do with those yet, but I have to deal with those soon. Then we have the food tab and potions. So basic food is the desert soul and the catfish from Menaphos with a little bit of the beltfish. Got some pre-made gnome food that was really good for early healing, but probably outclassed now. The rocktails I think are all from QBD so far. Haven't done any racks yet. And then potions, don't have that many supersets because I haven't really sat around at Mazcab. I know some people do, but I haven't. Oh well. Then you got runes. A little low on air runes actually, I just noticed. I'll have to get stocked up on those, but everything else is pretty basic. Skills necklace, combat bracelet. I have a glory round somewhere. Then we have the second most important tab, the combat tab. Things to note. Dragon Defender, I have 13 of these. I don't know why. I kind of just stuck around the Warriors Guild because I had extra tokens and I got a lot. Got kind of lucky or unlucky. But I was trying to get one of those or a couple of those just for the Barrows grind, so that when we go there we can get Defenders. Oh well. Another thing, Blisterwood, I have completed Branches Darkmire, although these are kind of outclassed now by the Vanquish, which is basically a free tier 75, almost a Sun Spear basically, without having to do much questing or work at all. So not really that important with the Blister anymore, but I do have it. Then I do have the Superior Spined, Rock Shell, and Skeletal sets, which is the tier 65, basically free power armor. It's great stuff. We do have a Garb of Subjugation, which replaces this. I should probably throw this out, honestly. That's been my only drop at Zami. The other guys have gotten, I think, a couple more Garbs and a couple hoods. We're pretty dry there, honestly. I do have the Focus Sight and the Black Mask. These are to myself. We have 4 of those each, so we're all set on that. Used to have Hex Crest. I think Zoomy's using it right now for a Zami task, but we still need to get 2 more of those, so we'll work on that grind in a little bit. Then we have the big everything skilling secondaries and products in general. So all the herblore secondaries, all of the summoning secondaries, all the crafting supplies, all of the divination supplies, all the fletching supplies and products. You know, I got the food here for Gnome Restaurant if I want to do that at some point. I got pouches. Things to point out would be like the 600 Crest Nest. That's just from Kingdom. Some Royal Dragonhide from QBD. This is all from fletching. I can disassemble that later. And then some Terror Birds and some random junk at the bottom of the tab here. Then we got the good stuff, the good shit. This is the Clue Scroll tab and the Boss Drops tab. So I haven't done all that many clues. Did a bunch at the beginning, but as you can see, I've kind of stocked up on a bunch right now. I'll get to those eventually, but you know, more important things have been important recently for me. So suitcase, that's pretty rare. Otherwise not really important. Robin Hood hat, real sexy, but kind of outclassed at this point. You know, it is power armor, but it's I think it's like tier 40 or something. And then the glory tea has been real nice, at least in early levels before we had the crafting level for the glory. It's been real nice. As far as boss drops, I have 2 pieces of the RCB here, although I did get a 3rd piece. I think someone else used it for their RCB because they had all the pieces, but we'll get around to finishing that at some point. 2 Warriors rings and a Berserker ring, as well as 2 Dragon hatchets, one of which is tool belted, one of which I gave to Zoomy. I think we still need 1 more of those to complete the set for all of us. That's all I've gotten from Dagonoth Kings. This is from Mole, this is from the quest, this is from Slayer, and then this bottom stuff here is just player on farm extras I need to sell or get rid of. Stats, they're all around 60, 70, 80 for some of them. Mining smithing are extra high recently just because of the mining smithing rework. I've gotten like 15 levels on both of those in the last like week. Divination finally catching up. Things to note, 90 magic, 90 thieving, with the latter unlocking ports. Gotten to the Slate region for that, and it's been great. I think Wei has unlocked ports with divination, and the other 2 guys have not gotten there yet. Quests of note, I haven't really completed that many important quests. Recipe for Disaster, World Wakes while Gothic Sleeps, Elder Kiln for that teleport, Deadliest Catch for that bank box has been great. Everything else is pretty basic questing. Still got a lot of good quests to do. Beast tab, still got our kills over here. Most of these are for Reaper. I only have 500, but the ones of note would be Dagonoth Kings. That's what I've gotten the drops from. Real low, only 200. Krill, 135. I've gotten just the garb so far. And then QBD, 46 for already 3 unique pieces. The crossbow has been amazing. And then last but not least, pets. I do have the Rex pet. Real happy with this. Haven't gotten a boss pet this early on before, ever, for this account, so I'm real happy with it. And skilling pets, I do have Ramsey, Bubbles, and Woody.
Well, shit. The last recording didn't even pick up my mic. Fantastic! So I'm not annoyed at all. Anyway, here's a second look at my bank, which I've just cleaned it so there's no junk tab at all. It just starts in tab 2. So, I mean, we're starting off with Charms, which isn't looking good at all because I'm only, 75 summoning? Yeah. I need to get, higher fast, but Slayer should help that. I've got a bit of crap in here, Luna that I don't want to get rid of. Gems, quite low on Terror Birds and Tortoises, need more of them. Should be fine getting more of those though, especially with this. But, I mean, yeah, straight into the farming tab, which, I mean, it's got loads of high level seeds in it, but thanks to player-owned farms, I think I've only planted like a couple of herb seeds and that's it. Which, thanks to the other people on my team, because I have no idea what I'm doing in player-owned farms. I just collect the produce and hope it works. I've got a few herb supplies. I'm soon going to make some adren pots out of those and those and those. Do need a boost though, but quite a few wines of Zami from Trill, which, let's have a look. I've got quite a bit of KC now. Jesus Christ, yeah, I've got a lot of KC with not many drops. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. 3 garbs. Fuck's sake. 2 spears, no hilt, no gloves, no gown, or no ward actually, which I wanted for ages, and then realised the crystal ward exists. Silly. So farming tab, bit of a skilling tab, necklaces to make porters with, skilling outfit pieces, sea boots, 5,000 sail-throw chains from the Legacy of Sergei's quest. Totally, you need that many for the quest. It's not because I got crafting XP out of them. No, you need that many to complete the quest. Totally. 100%. Spare Bane pick to give to someone, because I'm now 80 mining and smithing, thanks to the rework. Quite a good update, actually. Lots of crap in here. A hatchet I borrowed from Source, who, he went to Dagonoth Kings and got lucky and I didn't. Fantastic. a bit of a food tab. I've got loads of rule sharks, great whites, sea turtles, cave fish, manta rays, loads of sharks to cook soon, but I'm only 81 cooking, so I need like more of this stuff to cook, to get more XP to cook the stuff and not burn it instantly. Luckily I have got the full outfit from the gnome minigame though, because I'm a good part of the team. I'm going to cook everyone's food. I've even got Rocktails and QBD and Rule ones handed in daily stuff. Mage tab, a bit pointless really, just full of runes. Snake Corpse, best tab icon. Dormant Animal Core Helm, don't get me started. No bodies, no crests, no legs, no like weapons other than, well, we did get an orb off of Hellwheel, because we're lucky. Grim Gem, a bit of this stuff, Zami Spear, full Godsword Blade, quite lucky on that one. Barrows Ruined, you know, the sort of normal stuff. These are from racks, because I'm, well, not lucky, these are just standard drops, but I've done 6 racks on this account in this shitty gear. Like, don't do racks in this gear, it's not worth it. I've been wasting all of our good food, it's not a good idea. Signs of Life from Way, because he is a fantastic person that loves divination. Well, he doesn't. I don't think he loves it, but he can put up with cash, and I can't because I fucking hate cash. Terrible, terrible content. Ugh. I need to stick out 80 for invention though, so fuck. Loads of supers from AFKing at Mazcab's shop, and you know, making some as well. Spare scale tactics to give to someone on the team. Crystal bow for when I actually bother to train range. Like, would you believe my main and my Ironman are both 200 mil range, with this account being like 67? Great. These I just got from Rex actually, which is massive alks. I could do with a bit of cash on here. We've got these cosmetic rings from that parcel event, which technically Ironman can't do, but we would you know, drop the coins from the parcels and the other crap that came in it, and then just keep the cosmetic shit, because it's a bit unfair that Irons can't get the cool cosmetic stuff. Like, you know, Shadow, Blighted again, Corrupted, that, you know, cool stuff. Ring of Fan Mail, yeah. Bit of a clue tab, which, yeah, I've got a max stack of hard clues, I should do them soon. Oh, Offhand Iron Dagger, which should be in there, for Bladed Knife, because, man, come on, Bladed Knife with anything you want. Fantastic. This last tab is random stuff that I need to use in quests that I haven't done yet. So that's for the, I need more pieces, but that's for the Dorgishan quests and whatnot. And the Beast tab is looking pretty dire, to be honest. I mean, I've got 6 racks kills, obviously no drops. I would be amazed if I had anything. Barrows, Arim Staff and Carol's Twitch crossbow, which I got before Vanquish came out, so that was really nice. What else have I even killed? Not much, to be honest. Dagnoth Kings, which I've got like 2 Zerka rings and fuck all else. In 44 KC, which is quite nice actually. Grado, 147 KC. I've had Devotion. I've had all the abilities actually, so that's nice. I've only had Mandos gloves off of him, like nothing else. Like, you know, except from this crap I got from KC outside. Giant Mole with the Dragon's UH, which at the time was a very nice weapon. Hellwheel, which, yep, I've had an Orb, which I got a 13 kill count. I don't know, like, and then Way in our group has also had an Orb. We were hoping for a 1, but, you know, can't complain with 2 stuff, things like that. That's good for applying vulns and shit, even at Telos, like, level. I've had 2 helms, Ahabal has had 1, I think, and Way has had 1. Where's the bodies and legs, or, you know, crests or anything like that? Fuck knows. Have I done Calfight Queen? Yep, Slayer tasks, that's not from Calfight Queen. This is not. Krill, yeah, I've had 702 kill count, which is a bit silly. You know, I've shown this shit already, but my god. We've done a lot of QED as well. Well, I say a lot. 109 with Vanquish is a lot. Trust me, it's slow and terrible. We do actually have an RCB, and combined, I think we have 2 or 3, like with pieces we've each gained. I've had 1 Visi, which I didn't even get from QBD. I got that from a fucking Iron Dragon, 1 in 10k. It pissed me off. I was on a Slayer task. I was like, hey lads, this Visage, I'm not a QBD. They're like, oh, where are you? Iron fucking Dragons. Like, if this was 2007, I'd be happy, but no, it's 2019 and no way. Not happening. So there goes the RNG for this account. I better restart. Telos? Oof, clearly nothing yet. But hey, Vindicta. 128 kill count. And nothing. Obviously those are from Hellwheel. I'm staring at that lance hoping that it will just appear. Because, okay, I've not got the stats for it. But Ahabal does.
That's it for episode 0, guys. I know it's a long video, but bringing you up to date on 4 different accounts can take quite a while. But don't worry, we'll keep it shorter in the next episodes. Please let us know in the comments what you think of the episode and the game mode in general. I hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one.